He's VB and he lives in Perth, making super videos for all his work. His channel is great, he's a good mate with Beryl, a feral, so don't hesitate.
G'day beer lovers, it's your old mate again here, VB Ed. In this video, I thought I'd show you what I actually do here in Perth. Now, I live in the city, in the suburb of Woodvale, and I also have a business in Woodvale, and it's called the Woodvale Natural Health Centre. And in this centre, what I do is I allow people that work in the natural health industry to hire my rooms. And what I'm doing is, on the outside of the building, on the grounds of the building, I'm trying to build a little mini farm. And so it's like a little mini farm in the middle of suburbia. And I'd like to take you on a tour of it. Come on, I'll show you. Okay, what I've got here is a plum tree. Plum tree's been in for about 3 years, but it's not going too well. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe the sandy conditions here in Perth don't suit plum trees. So I'm really questioning whether to keep this tree or not. Yeah, so that's the plum tree. You can see on the walls of the building there's certain artworks, mosaics, and I've actually done that. It's something I used to do a few years ago. On the wall here, that's a dead passion fruit vine. Yeah, no, I don't know what I did there. Passion fruit vine just died on me, so I'm going to have to either replace it or do something else there. About 6 months ago, I had a peach tree here, and it died, and decided to replace it with a fig tree. And I tell you what, this fig tree is very fast growing. I've already had a big crop of figs on it already, and I'm looking forward to it next year, and I reckon it's really going to take off. So that's the fig tree. On the outside of the Natural Health Centre, I've planted a whole heap of grapevines, and I find that they fruit a lot. Yeah, got to watch the mildew, and they also it also keeps the building cool in summertime, because we get a very hot northwesterly sun that beats into this area here, and the grapevines tend to cool the building off. It does get a bit messy sometimes, so I'm always constantly having to prune the grapevines. That's some of the modalities that happen in my building here. Things like Reiki, Kinesiology, Hypnotherapy, Bowen therapy, Acupuncture, Counselling, Iridology, Magnotherapy, Naturopathy, Reflexology. So you can sort of see I welcome visitors to the building here as well. Got another fruit tree here. This is an apricot tree. It's produced quite a bit of fruit in the 3 years that the tree's been in, but it tends to drop off the tree, very early, when the fruit starts to form. It just seems to drop off, so I'm not quite sure what I'm doing wrong there. At the back of the building, we have a carport, which I've had bricked in, put a roller door on it, and this gives me a good little storage area, where I put my archives, my business archives, space for the trailer, golf clubs, just a lot of junk really in here. And what I do is, if I want a quiet period to myself during the day, I just escape into this little man cave here. Just sit on that recliner chair over there. Yeah. At the front of the building, I've got a big grass area, which isn't really doing anything for me. And one of my plans is to dig up all this grass, and what I want to do here is plant a whole heap of nut trees. Yeah, so all this grass area here, I'm just going to rip up at some stage. Here's another view of the outside of the building from the main road. You can see I've got a big car park here as well. Okay, I've just shown you the outside of the building. Now I'm going to show you inside the building. Come on, follow me. Okay, we're now inside this centre, and this room here is the main waiting room area. Right near the front door we have a water feature, and that was suggested to me a few years ago by a person that was into feng shui, and the idea is that the chi energy is flowing into the centre, okay, by the way the water is flowing, so it's pointing inside the building. So in my reception area of the building, you can sort of see I've got a little shop set up here. I'm selling a few things here. The main thing I sell here is the Magnotherapy bracelets. I sell a lot of these. They're great for taking away all your inflammation. Great for arthritis, headaches, migraines. There's another one of my mosaics. It took 18 months to do that one. Gave up many times and I had to push myself to finish it. Also sell a few CDs. They're all the self-hypnosis CDs. So you think of a condition you've got, there's a CD there that'll fix it. So what I do in this building also is I rent the rooms out. Like, this building's too big for my purposes, and I only use a little small section of the building myself to do a few tax returns. Yeah, I know it's a weird sort of building. People come in here and they're not quite sure whether they're coming in for a tax return or they're coming in for hypnosis or a massage. People are as confused as hell. Okay, well, I've got 6 other rooms in the building which I hire out to people, and they rent the rooms on a daily basis, and they practice anything from, you know, like kinesiology, massage, psychology, counselling, etc, etc, etc. So I'll just show you some of the rooms in the centre. They're all different. They've all got their own little unique personalities to them. Right, this is room number 5. It's one of the most popular rooms in the centre. It's a big room. So the way I set the rooms up is I set the rooms up with the furniture as well. You know, like the lounges, the recliner chairs, the coffee tables. This room here has also got its own little private toilet. Okay, this is the back of the building. We've got a big long corridor here. There's a big storage area here where therapists store their stuff. And yeah, here's another room, room number 6, a very big room. I used to have this set up as a seminar room years ago. Groups used to meet here, psychic development evenings, meditation evenings, Reiki groups. But yeah, it got very little use after a while, so I decided to just rent it out to another therapist. Right, we're coming to my room now, or my area. So I've already got the old reception area of this building. This used to be an old doctor's surgery when I purchased the building. And it's quite useful. Like, the doctors have left behind all these shelves here, you know, and it's good for my accounting work and tax work. You know, I know where everything is, what everything means. Yeah, so you can sort of see, yeah, there's the main reception area again. And this is the area where I do my work. It's my office. It's my computer. It's where I spend a lot of the day on Facebook and YouTube. So I look out onto the garden. Yeah, I've got a little bit of a storeroom in there as well. So in here, this is where I store my stationery. See, I've got a lot of stationery here. Yeah, this is room number 4. So you can see all the rooms have all got different colours. And I've got about probably 25 people at the moment that use my centre on and off. You know, some people are full-time, some people just want a room for half a day a week. You know, because some of the modalities that occur in this building, you know, aren't the most popular modalities in the world, and so those people aren't exactly working full-time. So I cater for everyone's needs. Yeah, there's the kitchen area. Yeah, got another toilet. There's 3 toilets in the building. This is room number 2, another big room. And a lady who does kinesiology, she's hired this room full time. Okay, so you've had a bit of a tour of Ed's world. Now Ed's world, or this building, is a reflection of my own inner mind. It represents both the things that I'm interested in professionally, you know, the bookkeeping, the accounting, the tax return stuff, and also it reflects the stuff that I'm interested in privately, you know, the natural health stuff, the alternate medicine stuff, you know, I'm very interested in that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I've got it all under one roof here. I know it's a bit of a weird sort of business, but, hey, it works for me.